Hello and welcome back to the Helmet Head YouTube channel. Now inside this box is the IYING WX6. This is a 7-inch smart screen for your motorcycle that promises to be easy to install, simple to operate, and will unlock Apple CarPlay or Android Auto on your motorcycle. So let's put it through the test. Let's unbox it, let's install it, and let's give it the real world test. Cue the intro. Let's start with the great unboxing. The packaging feels good quality and your items are well packed. On opening up the box, you'll see this beautiful 7-inch screen. The WX6 feels really rugged in the hand to touch, and it has a waterproof rating of IPX67, so it's ready to battle any weather. Digging deeper inside the box, you'll find your extension arm. It's very much like a ram mount style system. You've got two ways of fitting it to the bike, one via the handlebars or via the mirror. The power cable feels good quality with a decent length of cable, meaning it will fit any size motorcycle. It even comes with some cable ties to keep your wiring nice and neat. The user manual installation guide is well printed with easy to follow instructions. And that's everything you'll find inside the box, so let's move on to installation. The first thing you need to do is remove any plastics and also locate your battery. This is normally underneath the seat. Take your handlebar mount, simply remove any of the inserts to get the correct size fitting and pop the handlebar mount onto your handlebars. It's a really easy 2-bolt job to tighten it up to make sure it's nice and secure in place. Next, take your extension arm and your WX6. Your extension arm just unscrews and goes on the back of your WX6. Simply pop that onto the ball on the handlebars and tighten the thumb screw, and it will be nice and secure in place. Next, take your power cable. Red is for positive, black is for negative. I'd always suggest putting your positive into an ignition feed, but what you can do is run a Thunderbox system like I do, meaning it will only power up when the voltage is at the correct level. With your cable connected, simply run your lead the length of your bike, plug it in to your WX6, and then all you have to do is tighten the thumb screw. That means it will be nice and secure and in place. All you need to do now is tidy up your cables using the plastic ties provided to make sure it's a nice and neat job. With all that complete, simply put back any plastics you've taken off the bike and put your seat back into position, and that is installation complete. As soon as you fire up your bike now, your screen should power up into life with this really awesome boot up screen. Now it's time to connect your phone to your WX6. This is really easy. Open up your iPhone and then simply type in CarPlay in settings. Select that, and then at the bottom of the screen you will find your WX6. Tap on that and within a few seconds you'll be connected via CarPlay to your new smart screen. Now it's time to move on to the real world test. So let's start with firing up the mighty Triumph Scrambler and seeing how quick the WX6 fires into life. And there we go, straight onto the warm-up screen. I love this warm-up screen as well. A little bit of motorcycle going down the road for graphics. Then it'll go onto the main screen, and because we've now connected CarPlay via our phone, every time you fire up your bike, it will automatically connect and spring into life. Just like that, we are there. How cool is that? But let's first of all go back to the main screen and let's see what all the settings are about. So of course you've got Android Auto. If you've got an Android or CarPlay, you can quickly get back into, or you can click on here and go into your apps. Now let's go into setup and let's have a look at what's available on here. So in settings, let's look at the display settings. You can change the brightness, so if you're finding it's too glary at night, it's too much, now of course it will automatically dim, but if you're finding it too much, you can obviously turn it right down and turn it up. You can change contrast, saturation, basically get to the perfect level of screen that you want on the display. Like the background as well, we've got some different ones here that we can select. On the main one we could have this beautiful sort of tunnel effect coming down as well, and then your sound, you can literally play around with the sound on it so you can get the perfect EQ level. That is just awesome. And then of course you can do things like change your language into any language that you wish, and if you make a mistake at any point you can factory reset the entire screen. So here we are on the main menu. You can change your clock. There's obviously some aftermarket stuff you can get, like a TPMS, or it's a tyre sensor thing if you wish to pay a bit extra and grab yourself one of them as well. and obviously you can get into your SD card, because you can slot one in with all sort of downloaded music, and you can play away. What means that you don't even have to connect it to your phone if you don't want. Now moving back to the main screen again, let's have a look at what is the most coolest thing of all, and of course that is Apple CarPlay. Let's click on that. You can see this beautiful big 7-inch display. It's nice and bright. I really like that. Now the first thing we're going to look at is music. Now again, like I said, if you've downloaded, you can click on music on here, and these are all the music that you would have downloaded onto your phone itself. And then we can come across, and because this is CarPlay, so any app that's compatible with Apple CarPlay will come up, and obviously all the big ones are like Amazon, sort of satellite navigation apps. There's lots out there that are compatible, so everything on there just appears on here that you need. So there's Amazon Music, for instance. Spotify is one that I use on a regular basis. It's got my playlist and stuff on, so I can chill out listening to my Spotify playlist. But let's have a quick listen to the music so you can hear what it sounds like. So literally, once you've selected your favourite track, you can just pop up on this big screen if you want, and there is smaller ones that integrate with all of the other stuff like your navigation, but we'll have a look at that in a second. Here's the big screen, so you can just tap play and you're away. Now I'm listening to the music through here. How nice is that? Yeah. And then of course, if I want to skip forward a track, I just have to press the forward button, and then we're into our next track as well. Likewise, to skip back, forward, and of course if I want to pause the track like now, I can just press pause, silence. Now of course, how I'm hearing all of the music is through my comm system on the side. Now these can interlink together, and obviously it interlinks with your phone as well, so your normal comm system will still work. You can still pause tracks from here and do all of the good stuff as well, but of course you've got this big screen. Right, let's move on to something that we're all desperately after when it comes down to these smart screens, and that's of course the navigation. Now navigation's really cool. For instance, again, anything that's compatible with it is here, like Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze. So Waze is a good one for an example, because here on Waze, any sort of problems like potholes in the road or police up ahead, people can physically put it on here so you know it's there, and then if it's disappeared you can select to remove it as well. So everybody that uses Waze is all helping to keep you up to date. Now the one that I really like, and the one that I use to go around the world, is Google Maps. I really like Google Maps. So let's just go to a local town and we'll see how great this screen is out on the road. So I'm selecting Market Harborough, and I'm just going to select go, and bump, look at that beautiful big screen. So instantly you've got this beautiful big display showing you so far on the map, 7 inches of display, so you're not going to struggle to see it at all. Now one of the things that I really like about CarPlay system isn't this screen to run it all. I pull up this screen just here, and why I like this screen that little bit more is, when we've got the Google Maps, and of course we've got our turn-by-turn instructions, and then I've got whatever I'm listening to here, so I can easily press play and skip forward and back. But the other side of course is I've got these turn-by-turn instructions coming through the comms as well, so I'm not just chilling to my music, the music dips down and then I'm getting the next turn-by-turn instruction, so I know I've got 0.7 of a mile to go. It's not just that, I can quickly glance down and I can easily see it all in one place. Just makes life so much more easier. So literally just coming up to this roundabout here, I've just heard that I'm taking my second exit. I can quickly glance down to make sure it's definitely the second exit, and I can easily see it. Absolutely brilliant. What a nice, clear, vivid display as well. That's the thing, what I like, this nice, clear, vivid display. We've got this slight sun visor that's been built onto it as well. But for me, visually, right now, we've got a nice sunny day going on here. I can see this screen absolutely crystal clear. And also, with the way I've positioned it, because with the round mount system, you can move the screen all over the place. So if the sun is glaring in it, you can slightly dip it if you wanted to, etc. It's so easy with the round mount system. The way I've placed this screen for me on the bike, I can see everything on my speedo and everything just fine. It's just, yeah, I really like this. Now one of the things I love to do on my commute to work is listen to my favourite podcasts. Now with this beautiful WX6 screen, I can simply pop over, and all my podcasts I've got on my Apple phone are all on here, because obviously it's all interlinked, isn't it? So there we go, we can open up our podcast, we can select our favourite one. If I want to listen to Brew Time by Teapot One or Nimham Live to get all the latest YouTube gossip, I can just click away on it and bump, now I'm listening to my favourite podcast. That means now your commute to work there you go. Favourite podcast, chilling away, skip forward, skip back, it's all there. That makes life that little bit nicer for that boring trip you have to do every day to work. And then the other thing I really love, when I'm going to do mile after mile going on an adventure, and I'm going on holiday on my bike, and I'm, you know, taking down all those motorway miles, and I'm a bit bored of listening to my tunes, what I really love to do is switch on my favourite audiobook. Now, if you've downloaded them, you've got access to that by clicking on audiobooks, but of course, again, I use Amazon Audible, so it's all there online. I can click on here and I've got access then to all my favourites, like The Long Way Round, or if I want to listen to Harry Potter, I can just listen to that and I can hack down the miles chilling out. I love that. You can also receive and send messages via WhatsApp, all done via voice. So I can select WhatsApp, I can say send a new message, Abby, I'm going to be home late from work, send, and that message now is being sent to her. Likewise for calls, say for instance I want to call home because I'm on my way home from work and I'm going, do you know what, I'm going to pick us up a takeaway, so I'm going to make a call and go phone, and then I can just simply select Abby, and now it's going to give her a call and I can tell her all about the takeaway. Now, I'm sure you'll agree with me that IYING have literally smashed out the park with the WX6. It does everything it says on the box, and unlocking CarPlay on your motorcycle, so you've got your favourite navigation, being able to listen to your music or your podcast or audiobook, and also knowing who's giving you a call as you're going down the road, just makes this, for me, absolutely excellent and the perfect upgrade. Now, to pick up yours, all the information that you need to know is down in the description, as well as the latest discount code. So pop down there, click on it and get yours today. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if someone else that you know would be interested in this awesome smart screen for their motorcycle, share this video with them so they can see exactly how good it is. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of the latest tech in the motorcycle space right here on the Helmet Head YouTube channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.